Hello, it's time for film number 18 in October's Horror Movie Marathon Fest. And today I watched The Life and Death of a Porno Gang. This is a movie from Serbia. And its copyright is 2009. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce the name of the director or writers or actors or any of that because I would just butcher them. So as I said, this is a film from Serbia. It's subtitled. At least that's the way I watch it, and I'm not a fan of dubbing. So what this film is about is a young film school graduate named Marco, a name I can pronounce, who can't get financing to make the film that he wants to make, and he ends up becoming a porno director. And he has some trouble paying back some money that he owes to a producer of porn. So he gathers up this troupe of actors and porno actors and tries to start a live porno cabaret. And that doesn't go well. So they go on the road and they become a traveling porno cabaret, and they go to small towns and perform live for the townspeople. Things go awry again, and long story short, they end up making snuff films and performing live snuff cabaret, and things just keep going awry, and that's basically what you have with this film. The copy on the back of this case says, "More powerful than a Serbian film, this violent, gory, and thought-provoking film is one of the most controversial video releases of the year." Now, this is a very graphic movie. Lots of nudity. Perhaps some real sex acts. And, of course, gore. It's an interesting film. You could look at it as just the descent that these people go through and how it changes them, how it affects them. The snuff victims are apparently all volunteers, and money is going to go to their family after they're dead. So there's that. I guess that's a point in their favor. It's a very interesting cast. I think they all do a fine job. I personally probably miss a little bit of the performance because I'm reading subtitles. Thought-provoking, I suppose. These films from Serbia allegedly are supposed to reflect what life was like in Serbia at the time. At least that's one of the things I heard about a Serbian film. Whether or not that's supposed to be the case with this, I can't say. But it is thought-provoking, definitely. As you, again, have this young film school graduate from a well-to-do family, and you just see his gradual descent, how he can't get anyone to produce the film he wants to make. And in the one scene where he's meeting with someone trying to get money, the person tells him it's just not a viable film. He doesn't think it's going to be profitable. It's not what people want to see. So he ends up making porn, which is fine. But after so many setbacks, so many problems, there's a very horrific scene, something that happens to this troupe of traveling porno cabaret performers. that leads them to agree to make these snuff films. But it's not easy for them, and you can see how it affects every member of the troupe. So there's that. It's a really difficult film to talk about without giving anything away, which of course I don't want to do. If you want to know any details, ask me in the comments below. We could talk about it there. Definitely, absolutely not for the faint of heart. I happen to like a Serbian film more than I liked this. This is definitely a different film. Like I said, there's some very graphic nudity and possibly sex. There are a few things that look like they're real as far as the sex goes. I could be completely wrong, but it looks that way. No, I mean this isn't porn, but it's close to porn. Yeah, there's no close-ups, no long extended scenes. It's definitely not a porno film, but there is plenty of nudity and sex in it, and violence. It's a bit of a slow start, but you're getting to know the characters, and seeing how one thing leads to the next, this somewhat natural progression, I suppose. I mean, it's not something anybody in their ordinary life is going to go through. I don't know too many people that are going to descend into making snuff films. So, really not sure what else to say without giving it away for anyone who happens to be interested in seeing it. So that's my quick takeaway from Life and Death of a Porno Gang. I give it 7 out of 10 blow-up dolls. Not a horrible film by any means. You've got to be the right person to watch this. It's definitely not for everybody. Not nearly as good, in my opinion, as a Serbian film. Although I shouldn't rate it based on that. But I think I'm going to stick with 7 out of 10 blow-up dolls. It's tough trying to decide what to use for my rating. That's it. This has been sort of a laconic video. I'm a little out of it right now. But there you have it. If I can find a trailer, I'll post a link for it up there somewhere. So that's movie number 18, October 18th, October's Horror Movie Marathon Fest. And I'm Eric Smith. I'll see you next time.